Hello everyone, welcome back to another Umamusume video. Today we're going to be going over the Sounds of Autumn story event, which is finally coming later today at 3 hours or so after this video uploads. So to give you a basic basis on what to expect, we're going to be going over the support card you get from the event, and plus the two SSRs they put up a banner with the two new SSR trainees as well, or if you would like to call it by its preferred 3 stars. But let's continue, shall we? The Sounds of Autumn event is going to be like every other past event so far, which means we're spinning that dangle wheel again. But thankfully, due to the quality of life updates, it is not as rough to really spin that wheel. You can kind of get it done pretty quick now. So, let's go over the event point bonuses for the Sounds of Autumn. We have a straight lineup of everything 3-star. Symboli Rudolf, original and the new one. Gold City, the original and the new one. Narita Bryan, and Curran-chan. And the same goes with the SSRs, but at least we should have some, like, a SR to go over that is gonna have a bonus. But our free-to-play Narita Bryan, at least if you have it at LB2, will give you a 16% support bonus. But if you pull on the banner, the two SSRs, Curran-chan and Narita Bryan, will be 30 at LB0. And, of course, the original Yukino Bijen and Gold City are at 10. And the free-to-play Yukino Bijen that is coming today as well will be 20 instead. Scaling all the way to 35 when you get to Limit Break 4. The SRs, of course, includes Yukino Bijen, who will be starting at 5 at LB0, but at LB4 you'll get 15%. Of course, we have all these R cards that give you at least a 12% each, but since Curran-chan's debut to support cards, you get a little bit more from her. So you'll get 15 if you manage to get enough dupes if you summon on the support card banner. And let's go over, of course, our first new support card, Yukino Bijen, who is a Guts SSR. Her unique effect increases the effectiveness of friendship training by 10%. Increases initial friendship gauge when beginning a career playthrough, 15. And then we have a friendship bonus of 20, a race bonus of 10, a fan bonus of 20, initial guts of 25, initial friendship gauge of 25, specialty priority 50, a guts bonus of 1, and a training effectiveness of 10. Her support hints include Winter Runner, a Nakayama race course, Steadfast, medium corners, and a stat gain of 1 speed, 1 power, and 6 guts. From her events, you'll be getting Snowy Days, Playtime's Over, Corner Connoisseur, and Corner Acceleration. On the first note, you'll lose 10 energy, get 10 guts, 10 wisdom, and a bond 5 to Yukino Bijen. On note 2, you can either lose 10 energy, gain 5 stamina and 10 guts, and a Snowy Days hint, or picking the bottom will end the event chain, but give you 20 skill points and a hint towards playtime is over. For the last one, you'll lose 10 energy, get 10 guts, 5 wisdom, and a hint towards Corner Connoisseur guaranteed. The random events include Guts plus 10, with the bottom one giving you 15 guts at a cost of losing 10 energy. And finally, the last random event, we lose 10 energy, we get 1 mood and 10 guts back. Or you can pick the bottom to just get Corner Acceleration hit plus 1. That's Yukino Bijen. A very situational card indeed, but I still think she has a decent amount of stat gain to be had when it comes to friendship bonus gauges. For herself, it could be a bit better though. but you at least have your access to playtime is over, so it cannot be that bad, in my opinion. Of course, coming with the event, we will have our new trainees. Let's go for our first new trainee, Gold City, Summer Festival version, I suppose. Gold City's stat bonuses will be 8% in speed and power with a 14% in wit. Her aptitudes are an A in turf, a D in dirt. Her distances have an A in mile, a B in medium, and a B in long with an F in short. And her strategy is both pace and late, with both of them being at A, while the front and ender will be at F. Her unique skill, Get Down, Dancing in the Leaves. Increase ability to break out of the pack to engage in a challenge in mid-pack on the final corner. Her neat skills are Rainy Days, Opening Gambit, Be Still. When you start to awaken her skills, you'll be getting Late Surger Savvy, Battle Formation, Late Surger Corners, and Lion Wait. When evolved skills come out, to reach the first condition for the first evolved skill, Vivid Battle Formation, you need to have at least 800 wit or get 2 skills for mile aptitude and get at least 2 recovery type skills. Battle Formation turns into Vivid Battle Formation, which only works in mile. At a random point during the opening leg, if you're in the second half of the pack, you will lower acceleration of all enemies ahead of you and recover a little stamina. The final evolved skill comes from Lion Await, which turns it into Eagle-Eyed. The conditions to meet these is trigger the... Well, let's go look down at the training event real quick. As you can see, this is the current event of choice that you need to hit at least once, which will get you back 25 energy and heal a negative status effect while disabling random 4 types of trainings for that one turn. We go back up. So you have to have that happen or win any G1 race 2 times and get at least 3 speed type skills, and Lion Wait will turn into Eagle Eye. During the second half of the opening leg, if you're not in front, your speed will slightly increase and your stamina will recover. And that's all for her evolved skills. Skills from the events include Unyielding Spirit, 1,500,000 CCs. Slick Surge. Of course, for her objectives, you'll be following this path. You'll go Junior Make Debut into the Hanshin Juvenile Feelies. After that, you'll enter the Triple Crown race and go to the Sakutsuki show, entering into the Tokyo Yushun and ending off in the Kika show. You'll head into the Arima Kinen, so really what it is telling you is that you should probably raise those Bs up to As for both long and medium. After the Arima Kinen, you will head into the Osaka High first in your senior class year, into the Tensho Spring in the Takarazuka Kinen. Another crown, huh? Another crown for the early half of the year, but you won't end it off at the Arima Kinen, you'll instead end it off at the Japan Cup. That is Gold City Festival. But before we get into the last couple of things, we shall go over her epitaph again, because I went over originally for the, the video about the original Gold City. So if you don't know already, the beauty of the century is for Gold City only for the epitaph, and you have to win the Hanshin Juvenile Fillies, be at a mood level of perfect, and don't have either the slow metabolism, skin outbreak, or slacker condition for all races, and raise the level of all trainings to at least level 3 and complete the career. Now, Beauty of the Century is pretty easy to get, given the Yuji Cup status to basically just leveling up everything as you go, so hey, it's a very easy epitaph to farm out for Gold City. So just remember not to really take it over the edge when it comes to racing. Just hope she doesn't slack off too much, and don't overeat. You should have this pretty easy. And also, make sure you win that first race. Now, of course, she will be coinciding the banner with Symboli Rudolf Summer Festival. Symboli Rudolf stat bonuses is an 8% in both wit and speed with a 14% in stamina. Her aptitude is an A in turf, a G in dirt. When it comes to distances, she has an A in both medium and long with a C in mile, and an E in sprint. When it comes to her strategy, she has an A in pace and an A in late with a B in front and a C in end. Her unique skill, Arrows whistle, shadows disperse. Increase the velocity with a blazing spirit when pressured by another runner in the front part of the pack on the final corner or later. Her innate skills will be Fall Runner, Inside Scoop, and Stamina to Spare. When you start awakening her skills, at level 2 you'll get Straight Descent, at level 3 you'll get Calm and Collected, at level 4 you'll get Pace Chaser Straightaways, and in level 5 you will get Fall Frenzy. Fall Frenzy is a green only skill, of course, for Fall Runner, so it's pretty good when it comes to running just in the fall. So hey, that's something to really appreciate. So let's go into evolve skills. The first one is Perfect Composure, which comes from Calm and Collected. You need to win the Japan Cup or win any G1 medium race 2 times. And then finally, you have to get at least 2 skills for Pace Aptitude, and Calm and Collected will turn into Pace Composure. If you're in the first half of the pack during the second half of the opening leg, your stamina will recover. Now this is for the leader, which is basically just saying this is for, I'm pretty sure Pace Chaser is what we ended up calling it over here, if you didn't know. But I can always double check like this. As you can see right here, these are the strategies back in the original Japanese name. The front was called the runner, the pace was called the leader, and the betweener was called the late, and finally the ender was called the chaser. And with that, we can go back to normal. Our normal. So yeah, it's for leaders. If you're in the first half of the pack during the second half, the opening leg, your stamina will recover. Pretty sure I already went over that, but just to be sure. Finally, we have the evolve skill for Fall Frenzy, which you have to have at least 800 speed or 800 power, and get at least 2 green skills. And Fall Frenzy will turn into Noble Hardship. Your speed and power stats are increased by 80 in autumn races. Pretty nice if you're running an autumn race, to be honest. When it comes to autumn races, this is pretty nice. From her events, you'll get Rainy Days and Prepare to Pass, plus Pace Chaser Corners. Her objectives are as follows. After the Make debut, you'll head into Saudi Arabia Royal Cup, into the Triple Crown race of the Sakutsuki Show, Tokyo Yushan, and the Kiki Show, finally ending off again at the Arima Kinen. When you enter your senior class, the first race you will be doing is the Tensho Spring. After that, you'll head into the Japan Cup, and finally ended off at the Arima Kinen. Her secret events are as follows. Winning the Triple Crown of the Sakutsuki Show, Tokyo Yushin, Japanese Derby, and Kiki Show. Standard race awards, so basically anything. If you win 0 to 6 G1 races, she will get 2 random stats plus 10. If you win 7, she'll get 15 energy back and a mood up, plus 2 random stats plus 10. And if you win 8 in total, she'll get 30 energy back, 3 mood, and 2 random stats plus 15. That is Symboli Rudolf Summer Festival. And let's go over her epitaph as well. This one is called Monarch. This is not called Monarch, and I guess it would be what would it be called, eh? Maybe if I put in... I was sure it was Monarch, but I guess we'll be strolling down in this one. It's gonna be pretty slow. Emperor, that makes more sense. She's the Emperor, and Tokai would be the Monarch. Okay. So, Emperor is for Symboli Rudolf only. You have to win the Sakutsuki Show, Tokyo Yushin Pika Show, while being undefeated. And after that, you need to win the Japan Cup, Tensho Spring, and the Rimakinen twice in a row to finally get that Emperor title for yourself. I recently just got this, and I somehow forgot it was called Emperor. But hey, that's on me, because I ended up not using her for the Champions Meet that's happening ongoing right now. Those are the two banner units. Of course, coming with the two banner units will be, of course, our two new... One sec. Oh my. Here we go. Somehow my mouse was lost. We'll be coming to SSR supports. We'll go over the first, which will be Narita Bryan, who is an SSR stamina type. Her unique effect is increases effectiveness of training performed by 5%. Increases frequency at which the character participates in their preferred training type by 20. Her friendship bonus will be 35, initial friendship gauge of 25, a mood effect of 30, training effectiveness of 5, specialty priority of 35, a hit level 1, hit frequency of 20, skill bonus of 1, a race bonus of 10, and a fan bonus of 15. Support hints are the following. Right-handed, preferred position, hydrate, counter swell, inside scoop, medium straightaways, medium corners, long straightaways, and a stat gain of 6 stamina and 2 guts. From her events, you'll be getting Up Tempo, Beeline Burst, and Lone Wolf. And here are the training events as following. On chain 1, 10 stamina. On chain 2, you have two options to pick. You can pick the bottom and get 10 wisdom, or you can pick the top. You'll randomly either get 4 energy plus 10 stamina and a hint towards up tempo, or you'll just get 10 guts. The third and final node, you'll lose 5 energy, get 5 stamina, and a hit beeline burst hint plus 2. Then you get off with the random events here. The first random event has 2 options. You can get a mood up and 5 speed, or maximum energy plus 4. In the last random event, the top will get you 3 speed, 3 stamina, 3 power, and the bottom one will give you Lone Wolf. That's Narita Bryan stamina. She's not the last one, of course. We have one more SSR to go over, Kuren-chan, who's debuting as an SSR Wit type support card. Her unique effect amplifies the effect of mood when training together 15%, increases stat gain from raises 5%, and her friendship bonus will be 30% at max. Her specialty priority will be 65, a wit friendship recovery of 5, mood effect of 30, training effectiveness of 5, race bonus of 5, fan bonus of 10, a wit bonus of 1, and initial friendship gauge of 30. Her support hints are sprint straightaways, sprinting gear, meticulous measures, hesitant late surgers, and disorient with a stat gain of 6 wit and 5 skill points. From her events, you'll be getting Stop Right There. Playtime is over. Well, playtime's over. Perfect Prep, Meticulous Measures, and Intimidate. The chain events will go as following. On the first chain, you can randomly get at the top option 10 speed, 10 wisdom, and a Stop Right There hint, or get 5 speed and 5 wisdom. but picking the bottom one will give you 30 energy back and a playtime's over hint +1. The second node will give you 10 wisdom, and the third and final node will randomly either give you 10 wisdom, 20 skill points, and a perfect prep hint +3, or 5 wisdom, 10 skill points, and meticulous measures +3. Ending it off here with random events with Kernshan. The top one will give you 5 speed, 10 wisdom, and the bottom option will give you 10 speed, 5 power. The final random event will give you 15 skill points, or the bottom option can give you a hint towards Intimidate. And that is all for these support cards and Kernshan. So how do I feel about everything here when it comes to the support cards? Of course, this will be nice to have to use while you're grinding, but if you are looking for stuff in the long run, Beeline Burst and basically every straightaways corners skill here alongside Outer Swell and Outer Swell, Hydrate, and Right-Handed are very nice for your Umas on Narita Bryan and on Kernchan. Of course, the straightaways for Sprint, and she has a bit of debuffs here with Hesitant Late Surgers, Disorient, and Stop Right There, and Intimidate. So she's a very good sprint debuff tool if you manage to get her. When it comes to Yukino Bijin, like I said, she is very nice. The fact that she is free, playtime is over, is not usually on everything, but it's very nice to have just a way to get it. And if it's through a way of a gut skill or support card, I mean, might as well. And when it comes to our two Umas, Gold City and Symboli Rudolf, of course, you should always summon for the Uma you want to go for. Personally, I'll probably just throw one multi at them both and see how it goes from there, but outside of that, I don't see myself going for these support cards, as I'm still waiting for a certain one to come up for the New Year's banner, which I know is coming. Anywho, with that being said, thank you for watching if you made it this far. And let me know what you're going to be going for in the comments. Are you going to go for the support cards or the new trainees? It's up to you. Are you still recovering from Manhattan Cafe? Or did you not summon on Manhattan Cafe at all? All these things you should let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!